On him today. There we go. Ready, ready, ready. Woo! Yeah. Oh, crazy! 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 Holy shit! Holy shit! All right. Got her. Nice. Keep tight, keep tight. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode here. This time I just wanted to share with you a couple clips from last year that I found in a miscellaneous folder on my computer. And this is from a trip that I did back in December of last year. And I was by myself, just floating a stretch of river. And I had anchored the boat up to the bank there, and I was just casting into this pool where I knew there was some fish. And I had already hooked and lost one fish, and I hooked another fish and fought it back to the boat, and just as I go to net the fish, the bait pops out. And a little background on the bait I was throwing, it was an 11-inch deadhead musky tackle sidewinder, and it's made of wood, so it's really heavy, and it does have good hookup ratios, but because it's so heavy, the fish get a little bit of momentum on it. They can throw it around a little bit more, and if they do that, the chances of the hooks throwing out and the fish getting off is a lot higher than other baits that are not quite so heavy. So they get a little leverage on it and they can toss it around, and I've lost a lot of fish like that. So it's important to keep the fish's head underwater when you're hooked up with such a big heavy bait. So yeah, that's the bait I was throwing, and I fought the fish back to the boat, and right when I went to net the fish, the bait popped out. You know, she had her head up and she was shaking, head shaking, and so I instinctively just jammed my net down in the water, and at that point I think I was kind of cussing to myself, you know, I just lost a fish, but I didn't even look down or realize that the fish had actually swam into the net after I jammed it down in the water. Like, didn't think that was gonna happen when I jammed it down. It was just instinctive, just to, you know, last ditch effort to get that fish. So I looked down and there's a fish swirling around right where my net is. So I pulled the net back out, and sure enough, man, I netted that fish after it came off those hooks. So yeah, that will probably never happen again. That was a really lucky catch. And I've got several other crazy things that have happened to me on the river that I caught on film, and so I'm slowly going through all the old footage, and hopefully I'll be sharing that with you. So I hope you enjoy this cool shot here, and if you had any other crazy stories out fishing in the comment section, let me know. Thanks. Oh, no, no. Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. No fucking way. No fucking way. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Also guys, while I've got you here, do me a huge favor if you haven't already and click that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. As well as head on over to our website, www.blueridgemusky.com. We just added a new brand of baits this week, OLT Customs. That's the William Haynes sucker bait. We've got all sorts of patterns up, and we're getting new patterns this week, as well as his new glide baits will be coming in hopefully this week. So check those out. Those are going to be some awesome baits. His sucker baits catch fish, man. They catch a lot of fish. So if you don't have 1 or 10 of those in your box, you need some, trust me. So yeah, we've got the new baits in the store, and we've also got t-shirts, hats. We've got black hats, we've got white hats. I'm gonna be getting in some new hats that are beige and green. So yeah, we got lots of new stuff hitting the store, and I will constantly update social media when we get new product, new baits, whatnot. We've got a bunch of hot tail gliders still in stock, all different patterns of hot tails. We've got the fish tail minis, we've got the grub tail minis, all different patterns. So if you're in the market for some new musky baits, I am only putting baits on the store that I personally use, that I personally catch fish on. So you won't see a ton of baits, but everything that is on the store is going to be high quality, handmade, good stuff that just plain catches fish. So yeah, head on over to the store, check it out. There's also a media page you can check out with some of our recent videos and photos from the guided trips. And if you're interested in booking a trip yourself, there's also a section on the website where you can do that. Thanks guys, have a good night.